petter that one straight. So I could just shift my head to go look the newspaper vendor man. Edewor opposition on top the newspaper vendor start to tell us things where they share on top the front page of newspaper.
I agree to that.
Fresh.
Chukwudi agree to you. All right, make we enter within the paper. They talk sharply this morning. Now, Vanguard. Now we go start with. They say UK Museum to return 72 looted Benin artifacts. And we don't see that one before, but it don't come out again. So expect the good things. That one are good news. Federal government releases Dariye Iyame from Kuje prison. That one day as well. Go check them out for page 13. We come. WAEC withholds 365,564 results. Why? Go find out for page 8. I'm fully in charge of Rivers. Wike, they tell adversaries. Say, he gather weight, not till they happen. He stand fit. We come down. They say, man and LCCI to federal government. Rising debt threatening the economy. Go and see CB. We don't come up for one list where World Bank been dropped recently. And they talk say we'll be number 4 with the old debt for this world. With the old for World Bank. That's good news. All right. Singer.
Good news.
Now, my brother, wait now. Make I finish. Singer Kiss Daniel arrested, released in Tanzania. They say he come 5 hours late to ensure that one did there. All right. Ohaneze, IPOB, ADF knock Buhari over comments on Imo killings. Page 11 carry that one. OPEC, Nigeria not meeting oil production quota. Federal government cries out. Okay. This one our updates where we know. Check out for page 8. Video of a practice confraternity mocking Tinubu's distasteful and bizarre. Now, I'm going to show you how they talk this one. Plenty grammar there. Go check them out for page 9. Benway to apply for AK-47, AK-49 rifles license for BSCVG. Now, Autumn, they give us that update. Not only 47, they want 49. Join them. Then scores killed as troops and military airstrikes pound BHT and ISWAP hideouts in Bama Forest. Now, Chukwudi.
Edewor, good news for Nigerians because as Oga President don't talk, say make our soldier people them do everything to end this madness.
Yes.
In the words of Oga Garuba Shehu, that time when they talk about say Oga President don't give our soldier people them the authority, we don't begin to see action. And me, I be person when we say I the advocate say if we get armed forces, for example. We don't go allow ragtag. Although some people don't come and talk say, you know, go call those people. Ragtag means say they just carry them together. They all join. Because they know they organized. If you compare them to the security structure or the architecture of a state. Now, by state, now I mean like a country when they organized.
Yes.
But it could make we show these people say, this particular problem, it don't pass waiting government. They try just the, you know, they get carrot and stick approach. You give carrot. If you collect carrot, let me say you want chop. You understand? You do okay. If you don't want to collect carrot, you collect stick on top of your head. Make them continue to they pound these people, their hideouts. That one is number 1. Then number 2, not be only to they use hammer, they kill the mosquito. You get other things where we say we go do to use the ensure say we don't make ourselves vulnerable to these bad people. Many of them don't infiltrate enter inside society, whether we like them or not. So we need to pay more attention to intelligence gathering. This is not the time for the National Orientation Agency to begin to teach people say what they're supposed to do, what they're supposed to look out for. If you see this kind of thing, see the person who will give this information so that people go get confidence to share. Because now the people when they live inside the society, now they go begin to see kuru kere moves. That one is number 1.
Yes, sir.
Still talking about security, Edewor. Problem there. We first they complain about the proliferation of small arms. That is guns full everywhere, small guns. Somebody could just hold this one, they do this, they do that. It can't reach where people they get assault rifles.
That's so.
This thing don't cause problem. If you check that documentary when they work with one of Bonge news Tory agency for the world being do, him being follow one person talk, when the person talk how many AK rifles in buy. The person just they talk like say na normal thing, like say it just be like say you dey go buy umbrella for market. Say he just go, he just gather, you know, he dey take and protect himself. You can't ask say if we get, you know, people when be state actors, when we say that their responsibility, given what in our constitution talk to protect the people or maintain civil law and order, how it can be say ordinary civilian?
If you just go
buy. It be like saying that this problem like go happen for inside Benue State. Even though the governor don't take the right step by ensuring say those when go support the work of those when they maintain civil law and order, they don't do on ground. But that application to go collect AK-47 and AK-49, you go put the guns in the hands of, even though those people go there that join body, but those people will not be trained personnel. Like these people when we say the constitutionally they're waiting their mandate, maybe that.
True.
And then what? And the only they talk and say, if we don't go to the root causes of the problem, we go always dey arrange am. E just be like dead body na dead body, no life. You can't apply makeup, can't go snap picture. Now only for picture you go fine. It go still continue to decompose because it did not die. And a natural process. So if we don't find solution to this problem, now you go make somebody come talk say they want set up a bubeagu. Another one go talk say they want set up a moteku. Some people go talk say they want set up vigilante. Some people go talk say they want set up forest guards. If we continue like that without addressing the root causes of the problem and empowering those women, constitutionally, they're supposed to protect us, we will keep running around in circles.
In circles. Okay, Ochuko, what do you see for here quickly?
All right. I try to come politics, but my mind determines to make us still go into the only sector where they make Nigeria proud in diaspora. I want to be that sector now, the entertainment sector. And entertainment carries sport, music, everything we follow, we concern entertainment. It dey inside. Now, I'm just go top to what happened to Kiss Daniel. I cannot support talk this up, but I let my opponents not be only politics when they talk. More talk about this sector. When they make us, they knock our share, say we'll be Nigerian.
Okay.
We know what our female they do for Commonwealth. They don't make us they proud. Nigerians now they shout for everywhere, say, I'll be Nigeria because of the gold.
Yes,
gold.
with
We come to
win.
personal building of talent. They fit do. Now, singer Kiss Daniel, a person who still this sector. They build the talent. Government not help her one day. But it don't be the talent reach where internationally. If you look the entertainment sector where, you know, say in musical terms, now Afro beats, now don't take over. Even the likes of American musicians that they get to, once they go world tour, they go call a Nigerian act to come make the world tour look like everybody appreciate them.
Yeah.
Because if a Burna Boy, Davido, Whiskey, they feed the whole show for all the continent, crowd the day. Tell me, this new age generation of American artists that they not feel evil do them. More not go the time of the Akon and the time of the Jay-Z. Now they feed do them. But in new age, we don't know anyone who feel short dance things. But more come back to what you want to Kiss Daniel. You go Tanzania, you support perform for a show. For this sector, they make us happy, they proud. So we be Nigerian. Now, what be they pay our money $60,000, not be naira, dollars. Now they pay them to perform. In no call great show face. What be the reason we make a no call great show face? He said because of say flight delay in luggage, we carry a chain and a cloth we support wear. That might be the only reason why he not agree come out. Now I go back. When they talk entertainment, people come to entertainment and they go, but I want to pass a lesson, simple lesson. The book of Proverbs talks say, pride goeth after the downfall of a man. People like the Idris Abdul Karim, they don't pass this route before Kiss Daniel start. People like the Gandoki in the comedy industry, they don't pass through this route where Kiss Daniel pass. Way back. Now they revive entertainment in this new century. But what happened to them? Because of pride. I know I call these two names. I call these two names because when you pay them money, smart it. Don't make the para temperament issue. Don't make the para say, no, another go. Pride, because of say you do on top of the world. And this very entertainment industry, now Satan they create to be the head of this industry, singing and all that. And Satan, what will be the attribute of pride? Thinking say, now maybe the boss. So if they not take time, pride goeth after the downfall of a man. If they not take time for this industry and link to other industry, politics and all that, if you too get pride, you dey paroma, you dey raise your shoulder, God go let you know say,
all right,
you come down.
Okay, it's good as you don't break that one down. I believe some people don't understand that matter well. And the nation, they say 2022 WASCCE WAEC withholds over 300,000 results. Over 300,000 results. Very, very disturbing. How to cushion Nigeria's rising debt portfolio. Now, LCCI, they give us that update. Check out for page 7. Dariye, Yami, and others regain freedom. Okay, go check them out for page 5. Why that won't happen? Showing Kaslam's pirates confraternity for mocking politician. Okay, now he talk that one. We'll go see waiting in talk for there. Amoteku intercepts another 168 suspects and 40 motorcycles in Ondo State. That one day there for page 5. Yoruba elders to Tinubu, your victory in 2023 setting. Now, waiting to talk with that. Go check them out for there. Now, APM Southwest APC unfolds reconciliation plan. Now, them they give us that update for there. Yes, pictures of things where they share. We move. They say PDP postpones NEC caucus meeting as Atiku Wike rift deepens. Okay, they never sort that matter out. Buhari approves Seplat's $1.28 billion ExxonMobil's acquisition, and IG dismisses Constable for some kind of things where he do. Nigeria loses 400,000 barrels of crude oil daily to theft. Now, Oga Silva, they give us that update. Chukwudi.
Edewor, in the recent past,
yes,
people go down, they see how the talk person of the Nigerian police force and the Lagos State Command, because my Lagos we they try manage information and share it with members of the public. And some of this information concern how, certain police officers, when not behave in the way when they're supposed to behave, they don't receive punishment from the police. This constable owner person will be say, they've been picturing for inside video where he hold cutlass. If you see what he, something we no follow for waiting police, they use do their work. Now the guy they
carry
use,
cutlass.
But as that video go viral, Prince Olumuyiwa Adejobi been talk say then go conduct investigation. Then last, now they do better ceremony. It just be like some kind of schools for inside Nigeria where we say if you fail, then go make sure say they do party for you because you do party enter. So as you they come out, you go do party. They wear you clothes, tie tutu blow. Come tell you say we don't push you come up for the square. So the guy he even iron the clothes when he wear on the day where they come out and say no do police. He fine pass in his own uniform self. He just did there. They come out and tell and say well you are a disgrace and so nothing will no one get anything to do with you.
Yeah.
This thing go they send strong message. Considering the fact saying that directly from the Inspector General of Police to our police officers. My uncle retired as senior police officer. I live for Zondi now area D for Mushin, those days. And I know say police officers, they are the receiving end. In fact, if you check all the hierarchical structure of our security arrangement inside this country, now then be worse off. If you go where then they live, it just be like where humans not supposed they live.
Terrible.
And this kind of places not produce the very best. So if the police, they reform itself, they try to see how in the very nature or behavior of the average police officer, he go behave well. And that's something we will encourage. But make them keep in mind, say, training and retraining. They're very, very important because people need to unlearn many of the things when we say they don't learn. The fact say you do what you know they correct, not mean say you don't know, and because you claim say you don't know, no mean say they correct. True. You are just being ignorant. True. But you go continue to train these people so that they go learn new things. They don't could look the picture.
Yes, sir.
We see people when they disembark from inside truck. We see people when sit down on top of Okada. We can also see charms and amulets. No need to fear these charms and amulets. It's not different from the rosary when people they carry. And I said it with all sense of respect. Because if person in religion permit them to do some kind of things when he believes say he they protect them. Just like some people thought say they go put sticker for somewhere, the sticker go protect them. Yeah. This house is covered. Yeah. Nothing they wrong with this particular one. So, or if the person don't use and do bad, then these people when they come down from this truck, yes. You are going to see more of these things. Why? Because many of these people they come out from their primary place of residence. Fear, tension. Last week we be say they arrange people, papa people, mama people, children, say that they come from Zamfara.
Yes.
But if you check whether they come from crisis day, Edewor. Now in search of greener pastures, now you go make person come out. You think say those when wake up, thought say they want jackpot and they don't want ever come back home. If home they okay, they go outside. At all. Why you go come out for where your house they? Yeah. Where they okay? Now in search of greener pastures. Now people they go afar away from home. These people, many of them, they threaten. If we, like I talk, if we don't address the fundamental problem, when we make a young man with in life ahead of him decide say he won't go start all over again, even if not to drive Okada, sleep on that bridge, we go continue to get these kind of issues. So I beg, make we they creative in the way we they solve this problem, so that we're not going to come back to these pictures again.
All right, Ochuko, what do you see?
I be no one talk about this story before. I be one job move on, but you get the way you bring them in a more civilized country. In a more sane country, what you talk, they are very, very much applicable.
So you said, are you
migration? Wait, now allow me land. Nigeria not sane right now.
No, you don't talk that one. Now sweeping.
Wait, let me talk. Okay. We fit try to wait. We fit try to patriotic. Let me talk. Wait. Now, Chukudi,
I want to make something clear.
Chukudi want me and I'm talking again today.
My statement in carry.
Oh yeah, wait.
Yes,
I want clear them before you
go.
I want clear them before you go.
Wait, now.
You cannot make sweeping general. You don't know people go talk say Nigerians are You cannot make
no,
generalization.
Oh, yeah, Ochuko talk.
If we want to talk as a patriot of Nigeria, yes, we go talk what Ochuko talk. But if we want to talk as a same country, we will talk what he talk. But when we look what they happen for Nigeria today, is it sin? I not go ask you Edewor that question no, because you you still get the way you go answer me.
Okay.
Based on where you stand.
Okay.
But when we look as a citizen of Nigeria, more forget any kind of bias along the line. Now that picture, may we look what they happen for them.
Yes, sir.
People feel not really understand where the picture they come from. But make I explain now. Now these trucks, they're not be the first time with this. It don't happen in the past. But might come to what happened recently. Just last week, Amoteku, when the south, get the the southwest.
Yeah.
Arrange that, so okay, make the tackle insecurity around the southwest region. They apprehend truckload of northern immigrants, exodus, large movement from the north, they come the south. It's okay. Constitutionally, now you're right to move from one place to another. No wahala. But more look the sensitivity of what is happening for Nigeria today. They say, in a situation where it be like, say, threats don't they date to lives, then everybody go dey cautious of what they happen. To move from one place to another, not be say bad. But this very one, they say for the top of the truck, the first layer,
Yes.
cow, malu, 90 top. The second layer, Okada, bikes,
Yeah.
where they bundle,
Yeah.
the human being, me and you, people like me and you,
They call they
under. Over 180 something. And last week, they still hold like 150 something people. Now, 180 something. Nothing wrong. But because of the insecurity where they take place, and plenty people are now, they say, when small picky they cry, they point to one place. You as the papa go look that place. And what did happen? Most of this insecurity, they come for one region. We all know, but we don't want to profile some people because all of us, they're free. But what thing me and they try to bring out here, this set of people, they move like this, why must you hide? You are free. People from the southeast, they move, go any part of the country, they go do business. But then they go legitimately.
Okay, so your mode,
and then they go stay somewhere. Wait, they get somewhere that they go stay, and then they go do business. Now these people, according to police, they're not even get where they go.
Because they run now.
They're not get where they go. Not be wrong.
But
Not be wrong, Chukwudi.
Okay, but
Not be wrong.
looking at the mode
I don't
of
agree with
movement.
Chukwudi.
Wait. You just talk am here now, say, they carry cow. These people, they carry what they get.
Why do they hide? Why do they hide? Why do they hide?
When you say you dey free to a particular region of Nigeria.
Chukwudi.
Edewor, if you don't address the fundamental problem of insecurity, you're going to get these issues.
I'm not agree with Chukwudi.
Since we don't see pictures of people when they come
wait
out,
now.
you don't see any truck where they talk, say, this truck now from Aba it come out from. This truck now from Anambra.
Because
of
we
the
get time
prevalence of insecurity in this part of Nigeria.
Chukwudi,
They are running away.
their mode of
Amongst the
movement.
bad, the mode of movement.
I want them move.
The mode
If
of
you carry
movement
the
number
car for
one.
head, the person is running away.
See.
Address the fundamental problem of
Wait,
insecurity.
amongst every
Nobody
bad,
leave.
there's always a spoiled egg. Among all these crowds when they come, what if the bad ones, the one that there be the bandits, that they are amongst them?
Okay,
make
They need to provide them.
You cannot
make
base
a
your premise on
them.
assumption.
Yeah.
What if? What if never happened?
In every situation, hypothesis
All right.
that the new breed of the new generation.
What if nothing ever? What if nothing
na the
ever work
biggest
for
thing?
where facts
No,
dey?
what do we dey face today?
Honourables,
Insecurity is
let
our
us
biggest problem.
Let us
so
let
what
the
if
people. Let us let the
they need
people
to
judge
profile
this
them
matter.
properly.
Let we let the people judge this matter.
Not go just allow people dey act.
As I don't see am, waiting on that thing. Make
If
I
na the
sharply
south dey move
run
anyhow
through
like
one.
this.
Make I sharply
Because
run
they
through
don't
this
fit
one.
move now. No insecurity for there.
Honourables, can I just
Ondo State,
can I run
Wahala
through
no
this
dey Ondo
paper?
State.
Can I run through this paper?
Wahala no dey Ondo State.
Can I run through this paper?
Not be
please?
there dey kick crowd.
Honourable, can I run through this paper? Thank you very much. As it is, so they say peace talk suffer. Wike descends on Atiku's men. Go check out the matter for there. We say Lagos about the traffic. Hoodlums create tunnel, extort desperate motorists. Wahala. Go check them out there for page 4 and 5. Kidnappers kill 3, abduct woman, children, and senator's relative. Wow. It is inside page 4 and 5. Ondo Amoteco intercepts 168 invaders hiding under cows. Now, waiting Ochuko, they para on top of this. And they say, it says security agents clash in Kaduna, 6 people don't buy for there. Oga Soyinka, they knocks pirates for their video where they do. Nigeria 3 others top World Bank debtors list. Good news. I talk them again. Make Chukudi come beat me. WAEC releases 2023. They don't talk them. Over 300,000 results. They hold them. That's the matter can be. The other agri budget hits 874 billion naira. Food imports go up 7.81 trillion naira. What too much?
And then what make a quickly talk about
No. Make me go.
Debtors list. So that people don't go there confused.
Okay.
Debtors list now people when they owe Igbese.
We dey owe money now.
Exactly. So there's no good news about
My
that.
brother, if they say
There's no good news about that.
If you are in school,
there's no
they
good
say
news about that.
20 students,
There's
you are
no good
number
news
4.
about that.
Is it not good news?
If Gbese, there's no good news about that.
We go take
no
break.
Gbese inside, no good news inside Gbese.
Problem for the food team. Then you say more allow people they move anyhow for Nigeria.
Insecurity, you can't profile everybody.
Profile everybody.
You are going to tomorrow. You go see another people.
Profile everybody.
Because they are not safe.
Profile
Koro, and they hear us whine. I say you tada gidigba. And this now as it hot.
Abi the government don't get the foresight to know wetin dey happen inside this particular matter.
Because Nigeria don dey reward grandstanding, make some people billionaires.
Shey na say this politics dem, e get university when dem dey go learn am, or e get fasting and prayer wey person go do before the spirit go enter the person.
My people go say, make we go ask leader where we dey go. You don't know where you wan go.
Make una dey watch as e dey hot every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 7 to 8 p.m. on top wazobiamax TV.
So dey careful who you dey do. Oh God, when
God, am I a spoon?
Now welcome to Better Talk. Na tap they graduate to Gbasgbo seriously. I no be one of those people where they think say the role of a man is just to provide. No, that is the simplest role ever.
Chrisland. No say till today we never see where those boys dey. But na the girl na dem drag like small generator.
A lot of our parents got it all wrong.
Some widows, they lose their friends after widowhood.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yes,
Okay.
that widows,
Wow.
that husband snatchers.
What do you say you want to reduce?
If I give you the measurement of this thing that you are seeing here.
Celebrate on her. Women, and they play the role of father for their children. I salute you today. Correct.
Better Talk live Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 8 p.m. on top wazobiamax TV.
So dey careful who you dey.
My name na Nedu, but I want to tell you something. You know, if you want to arrange a TV show, you need one or two things where you go put together to make sure say that TV show when they come out. Oh yeah, you get the point now. Now let me tell you, take it down. Number one, you need a very good TV host. Person who will stand up front. When face show, in shoe shine.
Abegi, and co-host wey sabi join. My name na Petit.
But don't worry.
I dey greet una my people.
Together, in fact, with these two things now, you can sprinkle a little bit of alacrity.
And ginger.
You know, this is not complete now. The new season of the night show, don't come back.
On Wazobia TV and wazobiamax.
Wow! You know, there's two of us like this now, everywhere.
Scatter.
Cameraman,
Ogene.
all along, you dey show me full, I be half. You dey show me full, I be half.
You dey show am full abi half, abi you wan collect?
The Night Show, showing Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on wazobiamax TV. Sponsored by Number.
How are you? My name na Nedu, but I want to...
All right, the matter they hot for you, as I don't see as it be. Wait till I think. Yes, the time don't reach, we'll go carry on our phones, on our follow us talk because of the conversation day. We don't put that for ground for now. I don't carry newspaper news, can't give on we still get some kind things for our hand as well. And you know, as we do now, we'll go open phone lines for you. Now, 1 minute you get to follow us talk. You go turn down the volume of your TV when you don't connect, so that interference no go day, so that we go feel hear you well and you go feel make your point as it be. Well, I go hand over the baton to the first lady. We know they follow me talk since. First lady, do your work.
I bet their behavior, they worry some people. And now they talk again. This run, you go run and say, you think you can evade judgment. You cannot evade judgment.
I deal with
you. Go do the judgment. Yes, so my people, and I don't see all the matter they will come out smoke on top of the pages of the newspaper. Chuku, they are not chuku. Hey, you should profile them, not profile them. Profile them. Why would they come in? Why they go hide like that? Okay, time don't reach. I don't want to tell you. You don't reach that way. Be say go talk your mind. We go just touchlight some kind of matter. Then we gather with now, and we go begin take your calls and one by follow. Not forget say WhatsApp self don't be available. So begin send us WhatsApp messages. We go take them one by follow. Make I just touchlight some matter. Then we gather wait for here. National Association of Nigerian Students don't talk. Say then go use their hand engage federal government concerning ASU demand. All right, so go talk that one. We'll add the flesh inside. Insecurity. Buhari, they clueless. Who talk this one? Afenifere, they lament. They open their book of lamentation for inside this matter. Ukraine, 1,500 displaced students resume Nigerian University September. They will start back for Nigeria University by September. The university where they on strike, I mean, the ones the way no they the strike. We go no later. In last 12 years, Nigeria electricity grid don't suffer either partial or total collapse 222 times. Forgive me. I almost choke on this particular one.
Funny,
I almost choke on this particular one.
Choke,
so for the last 12 years, una electricity for una country don't suffer either partial or total collapse. Meaning say either don't faint or don't die, they wake up 222 times in 12 years.
Wahala.
All right, time don't reach to go add the flesh inside the matter one by follow.
Okay, make I just take the first one as a bit. They said the National Association of Nigerian Students, they don't set to engage fresh yarnings with the Minister of Labour and Employment, Oga Chris Ngige, and the Minister of Education, Oga Adamu, over the alleged reports that the federal government has no money. I talk them again. Say federal government no get any money to meet the demands of the striking academic staff union of universities, that ASU did they talk about. So the NANS Vice President, Special Duties, Odihi Ekeni, in talk this one, he addressed news people on Monday for Abuja. They say the students were unhappy with the comments credited to the Minister of State for Labour and Employment, Oga Festus Keyamo, where he talks say make parents go beg ASU because money not dey federal government hand to settle ASU matter. So themselves, they talk, say, no worry, say they go engage them, they go follow them yarn on top of this matter, and they go respond to see how the movement
I can't see the days of Christ. Who will go for us?
Who
shall speak for us?
Who will speak?
Now say, send me. I will go.
Not them.
All
they
right,
won't
now.
go.
All right, Mojo carry our leg, jump enter the next story. That's what God bring me come where this parable that it was a person when naked, not the shoe can for pocket. Now, why I talk this word? Now, based on the word when it be say, the Afenifere, this one are the social Yoruba group. Now them they call Afenifere. They don't come outside, call talk, say the matter we concern insecurity. Say our number one citizen will be the president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari. They say he don't even know where we they go when it comes to this matter. Now, I'll just read and give you. The Pan Yoruba socio-political organization, Afenifere, they don't come as I call talk their mind. Say that they concern seriously over the level of insecurity for inside the country. They call the one that say whether the president Muhammadu Buhari, he know the way the situation where concern security it don't weak well like dodo, whether he know at all. All now waiting they just they feed down for a ear. Say, hey, everything is okay, it's okay. Whether not that one they follow, or he know the reality where they on ground, where they street, where men they see for the north, south, east, and west. Whether I know, that's not the question when Afenifere they ask.
It is well. It is well.
On that question note, so we not get answer to. Marco move to the next matter where they grant because I go like jump straight as it concern this electricity where they get epilepsy. Sorry, forgive me. K-leg. They say for the past 12 years, on electricity for inside on a country, Nigeria, don't either collapse totally or partially 222 times. Make I even check them well. According to data where be say them touchlights from the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, NERC, it don't come show say from 2010 to the first half of 2022, say Nigeria power grid don't suffer at least, not be say them do too much, at least me say make it be say we no proud. At least make we no proud.
Which means say if it pass.
If it pass, at least na the lowest way if it happen.
Yes.
At least on a power for inside this country don't suffer at least 222 times either partial or total collapse. So this one what they talk say only from January to now the thing don't collapse like 6 times. So waiting be that. And we are talking about in 12 years the thing don't suffer 222 times collapse of the total collapse or partial collapse. Hell, you can't ask yourself which way Nigeria.
The full country not just balance at all. When they talk say not balance, people need to understand. See, 222 times.
May we take this caller? Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning,
Welcome,
thank you,
welcome.
welcome.
Oyana, go ahead. Sharply. We dey hear you.
Good morning.
Go ahead.
Good morning.
Turn down the volume of your TV now. May you follow us talk.
That man where they follow, that Igbo man where they follow the Warimari Aju just not the brother. I dey hear you play.
We dey hear you talk. Adams, be like say you will call us back because you dey listen to yourself for your TV. I don't talk I beg. Turn down the volume of your TV when you don't hear say you don't connect. So that you go feel they follow you talk for your phone. No go to hear yourself for TV because it no go make sense. Okay, we could just drop this final one for here. As the talk say, Ukraine, 1,500 displaced students resume Nigerian varsity in September. People can talk say which one they want go, how it go be, waiting the shell. No worry, Mona, relax. I'll tell you. No fewer than 1,500 Nigerian students displaced by the Russian invasion wey happen for Ukraine. They don't set to resume their students in Igbenedion University, Okada, in Edo State by September 2022. The development came as a result of a partnership signed by the Ivano-Frankivsk National Technical University of Oil and Gas with the management of the Igbenedion University. So the ones where they come out from Ukraine, when from that school, for there, they don't agree for, okay, Igbenedion will absorb them by September.
And
they will enter school.
They were very, very good team. You know, bad. But I want make we Nigerians we dey critical in our thinking. Make we not the follow waiting they said to us. And most of the things they said to us party. Our party they divide us. Ethnicity they divide us. Political affiliation they divide us. The only thing when it be say connect all of us and say things don't go up. All. May we take Miriam first.
Hello, Miriam, you did there?
Miriam.
Good morning, people of God.
Good morning, Sister Miriam.
Good morning, Sister
Welcome.
Woman.
Okay. So, corruption, this government of integrity, who promised to fight corruption, have released Don and Darie and Nyame from the prison, and they are fighting corruption.
Yeah.
Really? Okay, that is for that. We are now talking in debtors list, World Bank debtors list. That is Boro. We are number 3, I think number 2 among the countries that borrows more. Really. And this finance minister, without any apology, I think he's the worst finance minister I have ever seen. Instead of how to bring in investments, you keep borrowing and spending. If you keep spending, there is no how you are not producing, but you are still borrowing. Then back to inflow of foreigners. Yes, with interception of the truck, if you want to travel legally. There are buses that come to Lagos from the north. Every day they move. Why will you go and hide under the truck if you don't have a hidden agenda? You are carrying knives. Are you a butcher? What are you doing with knives? Those jams that this person is saying that is legal, it's not legal. What are you doing with those charms? What are you doing with cutlasses? And if anything happens around you, your fellow neighbor, you are just following you, raise knife and start attacking somebody. And you are seeing it as not being a threat. He's Daniel about what happened with him. You don't get on swear. If you look into his life, and please, he has made us proud already. If you look into his life, police brutality is becoming a menace in this community. Everywhere is no longer safe in Lagos. Police is harassing people every blessed day. I'm happy with what the police, Nigerian police have done by stripping up those ones who are insubordinate to the rules of law. But please, they should refrain and train their officers because their activities are really getting out of hand. And they're giving this young generation no option than to attack them and making the police look useless before every other country. Look at what is going on. Every time they are slapping them, carrying videos of policemen harassing
Thank you, Miriam.
Thank you, Miriam.
All your points.
Thank you,
compress all of them together.
Compress everything.
It makes sense. So thank you, Miriam, for calling and all the points you the martial art that they make bring well. Now maybe we'll check what's in the WhatsApp if we get.
All right, a few WhatsApp messages in plenty. From Mike from Magodo talk say, good morning all. I did with Ochuko on this matter. Chukudi get them wrong. Now the years have it now against the nays. JK Divine Olale say, one mess daybreak, everyone. This morning, join me to give kudos to the ancestor man Ochuko for his simple and pious advice to Nigerian musicians, mercifully elevated by God, but allow pride and apathy to bring them down back to square one. Proverbs 16:18. He quote Bible. Join him. My friend, agree with Ochuko today. Why are our northern brothers hiding inside trucks and trailers? Outlawed goods like Okada and guns have the guts to bring them into Lagos. You talk plenty for inside this in JK Divine Olaleye. Thank you, Pastor.
Hello,
JC. JC, welcome.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Okay. JC Akwodi, I'm calling from Umweri in Anambra, East Local Government of Anambra State.
Okay.
Welcome.
The issue about the talking about Nigeria topping the list of or being the fourth in the list of the biggest debtors all around the world. No be news now. No be here. The present administration don't borrow how many trillion. And the National Assembly will always endorse. Not asking question. Where is this money? Where will this money be invested? Is it in a capital project or in a? And as we are talking, an average Nigeria is living below $1. And Nigeria has taken over from India as a capital of poverty. And the students are not in school, roaming the streets, and we're talking about insecurity. We are telling the Southeasterners that they are clean strangers here. And there is an attack in Katsina, there is an attack in Kano, there is an attack, they attacked this thing between Kaduna and Abuja. And when after all this attack, then the revenge will be in the Southeast. Mr. President is committing the same thing he's accusing others of. Talking about the other time, we want to talk about hate speech. Leave Southeasterners alone.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you so much, Jason. Your 1 minute don't pass.
Thank you. We'll take peace. Okay,
we get Tony.
Okay, we get Tony first. Tony, welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning, Tony. Carry go. 1 minute, sharp.
Sincerely, I'm sorry to say, but I don't think we are serious people in this country.
Why you talk so?
Because if we are, our children no go their house. Our schools are not working. Place where they develop human brain. Place where they develop human resources. Where they say, now their invention, the brain, the knowledge, now their inventions and things they develop from. Now there, good thing was supposed to happen for country, suppose they, develop from technology and the rest. If they lock down for how many months now, and all of us just keep quiet, they look like say it no matter. Now tell me how this kind of country won't grow. When place like our educational academic institution, a place of knowledge, they lock down and you say we won't develop. We can never develop. No, the Minister of Education at a point when NAS go meet with and we work out on the students, why you not go get the right to work out? Because in Peking no day here, then go to get education for foreign country.
All right, thank you.
They look these people like they own our lives. I think they own our future.
Than't you, Tony. We don't feel what you talk. I will come back to this
1 minute.
statement.
1 minute.
Then we'll take Chukudi.
Hello.
Chukudi, they're on the line.
Hello, Chukudi.
Chukudi, welcome.
Chukudi, you did here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Chukudi, go ahead. Let us talk. 1 minute. We didn't hear you. Chukudi, go ahead.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Chukudi. Welcome.
Yes. Good morning.
Oh, yeah, talk. We hear you. Go ahead.
Hello. Good morning.
We
You
can
help
hear
us
you,
quench
sir.
the volume for your TV. Would they hear you?
Yeah. I want to talk about what Chukudi said about the what.
Oh, he like say Chukudi, they listen to himself for TV. Yeah. Call us back, Chukudi, because of time. Call us back.
Now, Major Russia the Ukraine 1,500. The point that they try to just hit sharply, be say, you see, people will go Ukraine, go school, they not be poor men children.
That's it.
They get, now the elite class, now their children. Now, see, they don't they create way for them to continue their school. But those where they on strike since, waiting they don't create for them.
Good point.
September, this one, they go school back.
Let me take this caller on the line. Hello, good morning. Edewor. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning.
Edewor,
We hear you. Go ahead.
Hello. This is Faith on the line from Magodo.
Okay, Faith. Welcome, Faith. Go ahead.
Edewor calling from Magodo.
All right, go ahead.
Welcome, Ejiro.
And here, I want about that argument where Chukudi they argue with Ochuko. I don't understand.
Oh, yeah, now.
You know, they see the big handwriting written on the wall. And our country, Nigeria, God not let us get for. So we know the country never go school finish. They carry Ukraine people, they join us. I don't understand. They should fight for the act getting back to school. And before we start waiting for others to come and join us, let our youth go back to school. COVID-19 has done a lot of damages, and now after strike, our youth are doing different things. Don't you know because they didn't go to school all this while? Most of them will not book again. Most of them say school has scam. I beg, make us face the thing, make us leave all this unnecessary arguments. Chukudi, they argue with Ochuko. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Faith.
Thank you so much, Faith. All right, a few messages. From Moko take Mike. We'll come back.
Mike, you did here?
Yes, I did.
Oh, yeah, now go ahead.
Morning, Mike. Welcome.
1 minute, sir. 1 minute.
Good morning.
We greet you. Go on.
If I hear me,
we did hear you.
they call from Lagos. My name is Bright. So be Mike.
Okay, Bright.
Bright. Good morning. Welcome.
Bright. We hear you.
Ochuko, I hear you. That's what we talk this morning. All those guys who come from that area where we not mention. Yes, that's right. All those people who they come from, they're not supposed to hide under motor because if you they go anywhere now, you go just enter motor. Go where you go. Why people go they hide under cow? And the worst part is the police know they see these people go. If nobody say I'm going to catch these people, you lead them to Nigeria. Police go see them, they go just enter Lagos, enter anywhere with them like. But then they go hold them. If nobody say I'm going to take you. And this is why in every state of Nigeria, they create state police, state security. Let them create all these people so that they look after what they happen for their state. And again, for waiting Afenifere talk, you go to say, Buhari now go come out and talk say, they shocked. They shocked. Every time they shocked of what they happen for this country. Every time they shocked for what they happen. Tomorrow I go here and I say, I'm unaware, I am shocked.
All right.
And it doesn't make sense for this country.
All right. Thank you very much, Bright.
Like now. Nigerians, they lose people day by day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, well.
Thank you very much.
Let me take Bright.
Hello?
Bright, welcome.
Hello? Bright, you did here? Okay, Bright, call us back.
All right, a few messages. Elder Iwaka Well Worldwide from Benin City, Edo State. Talks. Good morning, Preparco. Make nuns go sleep. Now, today, they break for them. 6 months already. I suppose don't graduate since. See where I did. 6 months out of a man's life. No be beans. Which way Nigeria? And so you talk. And that one said, reach to ask which way Nigeria. Good morning to you all. The truth of it is that any person, cow, goat, dog, even dead body that passes any border to any state or country illegally by hiding is a suspect. Edewor, I commot cap for you. You're too much. From Sammy Laugh. Like I said that one. Good morning, Wazobia TV crew members. 3 basbos for on 3 buzzers for you guys. Our national grid na Christmas lights when you blink. No question. Now, okay, say our national grid na Christmas lights when they blink. Now, question I ask you. Now, see you talk. ASU and FG negotiations are beginning to frustrate, are becoming frustrating by the day. Let our politicians reduce their wage bill to accommodate, or better still, raise funds to rescue our educational sector. I am a teacher, and by the day, I keep giving my students orientation on the kids. News on the new way we be say scam day now. Onos from Asaba. Now they sending that message. But could Shapali take Abu call from Kwara State to go come back to
Hello, Abu.
messages.
Abu, good morning. Is Abu there?
I'm still around.
Oh yeah, now go ahead. We hear you.
Okay.
Go on, Abu.
Hello, good morning.
We hear you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
How's your station?
We did okay.
I'm here already.
Oh yeah, talk now.
I want to make comment about Ochuko and Ezukwuchukwudi.
Go on.
Are they quarreling?
No, not quarreling.
They're supposed to listen to each other. Hello?
Yes, we did hear you.
Are you hearing me?
We did hear you.
I make comment about Ochuko and Ezukwuchukwudi. It seems to me that they normally argue. Why? Why is it happening so?
No, they
a diverse opinion.
They just get different
opinions.
They just get different opinions, but they do okay.
And so it's not by quarreling. They're supposed to listen to others before making any speech.
All right. No wahala. All right. Thank you very much, Abu.
Thank you so much.
The same can no
quarrel again. Doctors from Just Talk say good morning. Chief, I day with you. Chief, they very correct. And if on a day careful, no day careful, now so these guys then go full everywhere and begin claim territory. Now so they used to take over Jos and Kaduna be that too. And that is why we are suffering now. Now so doctors from Just Talk.
Bright, don't join us again from Nasarawa. Bright. Hello, Bright. Okay, Femi, you did here?
Yeah, Femi's here.
All right,
Femi,
go
good
ahead.
morning, welcome.
Go ahead, we hear you. Femi, go on now, we hear you.
Hello?
Yes, good morning, sir. Femi, okay, be like say Femi, no, they hear us. But Femi, try call us back. Try call us back if you hear us. Try call us back. Maybe we take
get Simeon. Simeon, welcome.
Okay, Simeon, you did here? Be like say the phone lines don't they dance disco. Okay, we'll just try call us back. If we get messages, maybe we just read the messages.
Then too plenty for here. Chidi from Onitsha Talk say my contribution here. Now this one way be say our leaders they talk say they don't get money to use give us as to meet us to demand. Say but then get money to use give 1.4 billion to Niger Republic. We could check and well.
Simeon, you did here?
Simeon, good morning.
Simeon, no did here.
Sorry about that, Simeon. It be like say the phone lines are really worried this morning. All right, we'll take Kelvin call from Lagos State. Kelvin, good morning.
Kelvin,
you did? Yeah, good morning.
Okay, Kelvin.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome. Please go ahead.
Hello?
We did hear you, sir.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, we did hear you, Kelvin. We did hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, wonderful people.
We greet you.
I just want to contribute about what Chief Ochuko just said. And I agree with him 100%. Because how can you be coming to your own father's land and you are hiding under the trailer? For what? As he explained, you have the right to move from one place to another, not by hiding inside trailer. If you know that you have good motive, you should enter a bus coming from Nasarawa or any other place that you're coming from, but not hiding and putting cows or goods on yourself because you're coming to your father's land.
All right,
that's very, very wrong.
Much, Kelvin. Thank you very much.
I like the good work these people are doing.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate
what's it called? Ametekun. I give them kudos for doing their good work.
Thank you.
All right.
God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Kevin, wo suto. Anyway, Kevin, in as much as I say wo suto, I go still appeal to our people the way they always they call us. Now, good thing now they do, but then every game get rules. When you call, always remember, whenever we pick your call, I believe say our control room they first pick the call before they transfer to us. When they pick them, they don't already tell you. Say, turn down the volume of your radio so that you go to hear us with your phone. Not be say they listen to TV, you they listen. Sorry, on TV. You know, say we there everywhere. On TV, turn down the volume. Off yourself. Then listen to us on your phone. Not be TV you go to hear, then you want to see the earphone. That's why we they get all these bass bosenia. I beg. when they pick your call, reduce the volume on your TV so that you go hear us on your phone. Thank you.
All right, a few messages from inside YouTube. Ken Bliss say, Chukwudi, are you not telling yourself the truth? You're not telling yourself the truth. Hot Pepper Contact say, please make students stone this Nance president. He be like saying, no, sabi do work. Now, so, this is my name, na JC Akwobi from Umueri in Anambra State. Okay? Why will Nigeria not come first in the list of the world's biggest debtors? Because nobody be Nigeria. We are all foreigners, and it is time to return to our base. Abba. I don't understand. Insecurity is very clear, and everyone should know that Buhari can't rescue this nation because what you don't have, you can't give. You give Buhari, well, you talk plenty inside here. Mr. Fab from Abuja 9 talk that one. And then, good morning, my people. On this issue of insecurity, I know one day biased on anything or categorize the whole North as terrorists because there will be good people from that area. However, I feel, say Buhari, no one take action because nine people they cause problem for inside the country. He said, you want to talk, say, then investigate the issue and see if Buhari, they competent. Well, he talk a lot about that one. Thank you so much for your message. Realize I have go back break. Messages, then still plenty. And I'm not vexed if we're not reading a message them. Thank you so much for those that send messages so far. One move to the next chapter now.
Our next movement now, 33 steps to boost the economy, bring the economy out of recession, rescue the Nigerian economy. Now, the Nigerian governors don't come and don't drop. Say they won't give out to federal government. Make federal government look into these things. These are the things that they go use to help the Nigeria to be great again as the movement they be. So we get a guest who go follow us here in the matter. Ogag Bolaho or Logede will be a political analyst. And then we also get Ochuko and Ezukwuchukwudi will be a forensic auditor. More look calm economically and more look calm politically. How these 33 pointers where governors don't set down for federal government to take look calm, how it go take affect you and I, how it go take benefits the common man where they streets, where they do business. So we'll come back after the short break. So don't go anywhere because this one, they very, very enlightening. Make you know how they want to move this country forward. Will they come back now?
want arrange a TV show, you need one or two things where you go put together to make sure say that TV show when they come out. Oh yeah, you get the point now. Now let me tell you, take it down. Number one, you need a very good TV host. Person who can stand up front. When face show, in shoe shine.
I beg you, and co-host wey sabi join. My name na Petit.
But don't worry.
I agree to now my people.
Together, in fact, with these two things now, you can sprinkle a little bit of jalapeno.
And ginger.
You know this is don't complete now. The new season of the night show don't come back.
On Wazobia TV and wazobiamax.
Wow! You know it's two of us like this man everywhere. Go.
Scatter.
Cameraman.
Okay.
All along, you dey show me full I be half. You dey show me full I be half.
You dey show am full I be half. Abi you wan collect?
The Night Show. Showing Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on wazobiamax TV. Sponsored by Number.
How are you? But I want to tell you something.
Plenty things they happened for this our country.
But on top politics and leadership, now there plenty matter day to settle.
Waiting government they talk, and the one where politicians come they do so.
On top the matter, as they take affect country people, now there we don't carry on and enter inside so.
Cocoa of the matter. Politicians, experts, and our leaders, they go touchlight the matter give us.
You self, go chook mouth, talk your own. For
Cocoa of the matter.
Koko of the Matter, showing Mondays to Fridays, 6 p.m. on wazobiamax Abuja on UHF 25.
Every day, plenty things they happen for this our country.
My people, my name na Ezukwuchukwudi.
And my old name na Nkubi. We know say na the Gudu us and na the Gudu our political update on top your #1 program as it is hot.
Make una ready as we wan make am even hotter with our ogbonge analyst, Jimmy Disu.
Yes, so every Monday I go to join Chukwudi and Nkubi to dey tell you wetin dey inside the politics and the politics of the matter. So make una no miss am.
As the Hot Monday special, make una no miss am.
As it is hot Monday special, live every Monday from 7 to 8 p.m. on top Wazobia Max TV and Wazobia TV. QHF 57 Lagos, DSTV 259, GoTV 98.
All right, welcome back. Now, still the Good Morning Naija show, and we still catch out for here. Yes, this discussion is very important, and it concerns you and I because we did the country, and the economic situation of the country now, it need to be rescued. That's now why the governors don't come out, don't give federal government 33 steps to take rescue the economy. Because the city things know they be as he gets. And we get very better guests who will join us here on this matter. As I talked before, we get Ogagbola or Ologede, we will join us as well. He's here with us to look into the political things of this, the political implication of these 33 steps they give. And we also get Ochuko and Ezukwuchukwudi, will be forensic auditor. Make we look at from the economical aspect. These 33 steps where the government don't give down now. How they want to take run this matter. How it will take affect us economically, and he will join us via Zoom to take yarn that matter. Bros, I greet you.
Hello.
We thank you, say you join us this morning because this matter we did here. We have 33 things to look at how we will take move this country forward. But before we enter that one, we also get the conversation where the United Nations Oga person been talk on how we go fit solve this kind of situation of countries where no to get money, it get way where they go feed do where they go feed help themselves. Be like say we get that make we hear what's in the talk so that we go know say na in talker. Make we no be like say now we they give on that update. So more listen to what's in talk first.
Over the brink. It is immoral for oil and gas companies to be making record profits from this energy crisis on the back of the poorest people and communities and at a massive cost to the climate. The combined profits of the largest energy companies in the first quarter of this year are close to $100 billion. I urge all governments to tax these excessive profits and use the funds to support the most vulnerable people through these difficult times. And I urge people everywhere to send a clear message to the fossil fuel industry and their financiers that this grotesque greed is punishing the poorest and most vulnerable people while destroying our only common home, the planet.
All right, Oga don't talk him don't give advice. Say countries where not to get money, maybe they comot tax people we get to take care of the ones, to take help the economy to boost up. Is it like that? Yeah, well, make we enter the conversation as it be. Bros, good say you don't join us. As you don't hear what's in Oga for you and Yan. How you see that advice? Maybe we just start from there.
Well, it talk by say him be UN person. As UN person, they get their own mandate. Thing where they're supposed to do, thing where they're supposed to advise people. We don't talk here.
Yes.
But I think what he talk makes sense.
Okay.
The private companies that are making a kill. Honestly, one of them, I just won't mention him, recently declared an 8% salary bonus across staff throughout the world. Just go and give them money. We don't, this money too much. And therefore, floor. Give them, So it shows how much money is coming into that space. And make them take style, use part of this money to benefit those societies, especially societies where this oil they come from, and then the most vulnerable part of the world. But it's not that easy because part of what he talk again be say he mentioned the environment side of things.
Of course.
When you mention the environment side of things, and you can't look waiting they happen for Europe as we they talk. We be say countries don't they look at coal. They won't go back to coal. You can imagine what it means to go back to coal.
Yeah.
Winter never come. When winter land for this mix, where would they talk? Now Europe go no say fire there for months.
Maybe because gas now wahala now. All right, so get Oga Ochuko. I don't know whether Ochuko and Uforo don't join us for inside Zoom. Oga, you there? Oga, you there with us for Zoom? Okay, he never joined us for Zoom because considering this matter, we won't even touchlight the economical implication. But when Oga economics come, we'll talk that matter. But we also look at them politically. You don't see the list of things and we be say our governors them bring out. By this list, it can't be like say you don't even tax the poor more, pass people them way get money. What do you get to talk about them? Especially because they not attach anything we get to do with. They not affect the things we get to do with money where political office holders them they make. How you see them?
It gets some of the things we then talk, where they good. 33 lists. They say, let me give you an example. They say, government company, we know they work, we know they perform. May they privatize. It's not a good thing to privatize them now. It gets some other ones where we say, it good though, but on timing wahala. You
like
say,
subsidy?
Like subsidy.
Okay.
Na timing wahala. But you can't get some where we say, it look like we don't stop to the think totally.
Like which one?
When somebody we don't almost reach 60, we be governor. Can't tell you say, make federal government begin sack your own staff, we don't be 50 and above. Make them give them the money. Because what is the whole essence of this? So that federal government will get more money where they go give the state. So sack your own staff, give me the money, make I go carry go my own state, go spend. It no look tidy, it no too make sense to think that way. You say, okay, make them sack them, make them replace them with younger people with sabi computer. You don't do them for your own state. I mean, you don't get civil service for your own state. Why you no begin by sacking all the people will be above 50 for your own state? Replace them with younger people will be computer, will they computer literate. And move on. You never do them. You are asking somebody else to go sack your own staff, may he give you the money, make you go carry go your own. That's what they do them.
Wow.
Some of these things it be like say we pause on critical thinking. And we're just blowing.
Ochuko, get questions to ask you before
a lot of questions they inside these 33 demands where we say governors they prefer, solution they prefer to federal government. But we could just try to single out the ones who really concern us as a people, the citizens. I try to bring out all those ones them so that we will check our eyes. Someday we big pass us. Maybe that one for the federal level, they feel controller. But the ones who really concern us now, them I won't really pinpoint. Number one, may we talk about this, introduce a flat 3% federal personal income tax on all Nigerians earning more than 30,000 naira per month. Now, that very one, they're very, very significant with the people. Then now, whether any less than 30,000 naira per month, whether employed or not, including farmers and traders, should pay a monthly FPIT of 100 naira. Now, this very thing, a very serious one. And then they come about the telecom, where they say they want to come on you from anybody. Where if you recharge card, you want it for anything. No, they go knife your money. Now, why our federal government always they target the people more?
I go
based on this very word, we'll talk on
two sides. For this country, taxes day, extortion day as well. So sometimes when people they talk about taxes, they mix it up with extortion. Say, somebody stop you for road, they harass you, say you park where you're not supposed to, they collect money from you and say not tax. No be tax. Government no see that one. So when you talk
they say them from government, Oga.
They
say them from government. They go even give you receipts from local government. Not be government.
No, we let her okay, make it explain it to.
Now extortion. Government no see that money. Now people they chop that money. It is not your own duty to fix that problem. It is the duty of government to ensure that because it don't legalize them with that. It don't give them uniform, Then go out there and collect the money. But you don't reach the government. So government has to solve that problem of extortion. So that we can now know that these are the real legal taxes where people they pay. Number two, we say, in countries where taxes have been very successful, the people where they earn more, they carry their, what we call the fair share of the burden. In Nigeria, no be so. Now, the same people, they carry that burden. And then they for that middle class, and then they
and
pass.
they reflected on this.
The one where they for below, they know they even pay. Most of the tax we don't pay, now extortion, then they pay. If you are below, now extortion, you know they even pay taxes. The one where they for middle, they don't come out from your salary before they give you the change every month. So now those people, they carry the bulk, the weight of taxes, personal income tax, what would they pay for Nigeria? Those wealthy people, how much then they pay?
So, Oga, this one now where they talk now, it's supposed they reflected in this recommendation with the government.
Exactly. Now, what I want to be that, if you take America, 1%, the top 1% earner, now then they pay almost 40% of the entire personal income tax. 40%, they carry the weight, put for their head. Because now then get the capacity to give this money.
If you buy luxury cars,
here, these people, now they know they pay pass. I don't see person will be governor for 8 years for this country. When he file in INEC form, the tax where he show for that form, it be like teller where they just hire for bank. Now where the problem be this? So the wealthy people must carry their fair share of the burden. Then we must ensure there are no leakages. It is after we have done this, we can now begin to think about bringing more people into the tax net. And then begin to show, let people see the tax money in action. When they see it, they are happy to give you more.
So, Oga, this is where you don't talk now. First of all, the matter plenty. I don't even know where I go channel am from. Because based on waiting these governors, they don't talk. Somebody go don't look and say, how about these governors and way some of them go talk, say, oh, we be civil service state, we'll not do anything. How about them also looking at way to industrialize their state because they get the capacity to, if they want to, so that them too go feed they generate, generate their own income, so that they don't go over labor the federal government. How about a thing like why?
They don't go do it because free money there for Abuja. Why I go bother my head? If I get 10%, Abuja go give me 90% where I go spend. Why I go keep myself?
Okay, one of
the money where they for Abuja, oil money from 4 states, and taxes from Lagos, Ogun, Rivers, the same oil state. Now everybody gather for Abuja, go they share now. And I don't need to work. I just go there, collect my own share, go back home, go share.
Okay,
there's no incentive.
One of the good pointers where I believe say is good. One of the things where they write here, they say reduce duplications. Now they know say they all these empowerment programs where they create and create different ones. Now my own concern, they say so they know say duplications they happen and it don't dey. Why they not tackle that matter first before even bringing it out and say, okay, we want to reduce that? We know say duplications they and we fund them. People no suppose they held accountable for funding these duplications.
Accountability no be thing where we dey good at. Make I give you one very good example. We don't they talk for years for this country. Now ghost worker matter. Last month, now 10 people they your payroll.
Yes.
You pay them. This month you find out say 5 of them now ghost. You say, then commode them for payroll. Who collect that salary of the 5 last month?
Last month, yeah.
Oh, you're not supposed to ask. You're not supposed to be interested who these people are. If possible, collect the money back from them.
True.
But we know that they're interested. Oh, not 10 before. It don't become 5. That's fine. Hallelujah. We move on. Before you know it, that 5 go build up to 7 to 8 to 10 again. And the scam continues. Most of the personnel costs, what we say, will they carry? Now, ghosts, will they pay them to? At the state will never care in one wala. They tell federal government how to do it. This country it needs a total reform.
All right, make we let people know say when I go follow us talk this matter. We'll go open phone lines for now as well. Make una call us. How you see some of these points as I did, we don't they pick them one by follow. Then our Oga with the airports they break them down. If you ask your question relating to this conversation we'll get this morning, 33 steps where the governors don't put together to take aid federal government to combat Nigeria for this economic crisis we did.
Yes, Ogagbola, you get one very matter when he be say it's still the year when he be like, say, I would like to ask you, may you just like to, okay, just your many years of expertise, just give us one or two, whether not the way forward for us or not. Now, the aspect with regards to do with the Dangote refinery where they put here, now that they prefer, say, make they try to fund them more so that if you take away the huge subsidy when it be like, say, with the export our money, they give foreigners, to bring her back to Nigeria, I might bring her to the layman term so that we go understand. Now, why are our governors, they're not looking into all our refineries here, rather than a private refinery? We not go to airports, because now private thing, you must get the money back. You not go say because of saying it in Nigeria, then you not go look the global market is set the benchmark. Now, why they not prefer solution to revive all our refineries rather than giving the provision, say make federal government fund Dangote refinery?
Okay, it's very important.
Bros, before you answer this question, we get to one caller on the line. Hello, Friday.
Hello?
Yeah, good morning, Friday.
Good morning.
All right, go ahead. Ask.
I'm fine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, talk about it.
Fine.
We didn't hear you.
Hello, good morning.
We didn't hear you, Friday.
I feel fine.
Friday, you go get to quench the voice for your TV. You go get to come on when noise day, quench the voice for your TV so that we go hear you well, because time no day for us to wait for you like that.
All right,
so,
call us
I would
back,
like to
Friday.
respond to your question, Shabali.
The Dangote refinery, it's very important to make it succeed. And Nigerians must know that. 650 barrels capability, 50,000 barrels capability.
So that one means that we ignore our own refineries.
Our own refinery, the contract for the revamp has been awarded. Some were awarded in April, 2 in April, 2 in August.
We know.
They are in the works right now. Okay. So they must also function. Now, I get problem for whether government feel run them. Because the IMA cannot be said that they make them know. Then go work. But government will never run business successfully before. Waiting you think say go happen to those refineries if they start working now? In how many years will they be run down?
So you feel say privatization are key?
Even if not to do check. You get 4 refineries, you won't know whether privatization is good or no good. Privatize 2 now. Leave the other 2. Check as they go after 4 years.
One of the major things we come up for this report today, talk the concerns of the governors. Now, say our external reserve right now they on about $15 billion, and way below the 36 billion, gross, way CBN they talk about. And our imports, food imports alone, they go up over about 6 trillion naira. So by what we get for external reserve, that means we just get about 4 or 5 months leeway to use survive for inside this country. So if all this is where they don't talk, no go feel work, waiting be the way forward. Waiting will feel do, because we day in the brink of collapse right now economically. Waiting we go do.
You get many things we will know they ask government, which is part of what I suppose.
Before you answer, we could sharply take Charles call from Lagos State. Charles, good morning.
Hello, Charles, you there?
Charles, you there? Okay,
all right.
Go ahead, sir. Sorry.
One of it be say, we don't hear as a UN president talk, I've been waiting to record his title self. Say,
majorly advising me to tax the rich to fund.
Oil company, they make money in this season. In this season, Nigeria is not making money.
Because of the price of oil.
Yeah, because of the price. Why is Nigeria not making money? Why governor?
They say that they tip our oil where?
He passed different.
Okay.
The thing where they go on, it should interest this governor. They should ask more questions. Where then they sell 400,000 barrels of oil every day? Oil, they get mark. If your oil enter Asia today, they know exactly where this particular oil
is. Maybe we take this call from Charles.
Hello, Charles.
We'll come back to you. Oh, let's say Charles. Okay, just continue.
Call us back,
okay.
Charles.
So why they don't show interest for that matter? This season where we supposed to make plenty money. We're not making money. They say now steal and they still go day inside. But say somebody they steal 400,000 barrels per day. I doubt that. Make we ask for that. The other part we say, and you know, say oil is an important part of that thing where you mentioned. You are talking about reserve.
Of course.
Is when we earn foreign exchange. That is what goes into the reserve. If you are not earning it, nothing goes into your reserve.
Yeah.
And the little way they accrue for that reserve, now they take import the one.
How you make up 90% of our reserves? So our foreign
we look into some of the solution they bring back CBN. CBN. Okay. One of those things that it also CBN should be directed to focus on its core and statutory mandate of exchange rate management, interest rate management, and inflation targeting. It should also be directed to cease competing with development and commercial banks,
which it has been doing for so long. You don't now you go see for rice. You go see for this, you go see for that.
This very word there go large where. I want to make sure keep that for your mind because we must talk about this one. But we'll take one call from Miriam. So that we'll add and join.
Hello, yes, people of God.
Yes, so sister,
welcome in our guest.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I want to ask a question before I continue. In this case, is a case of a blind man telling someone who has eye problem how to solve his own problem. These governors are just sitting down there. The 30 states of the country is blessed with so many mineral resources. Example, Nasarawa State. Nasarawa State is the home of solid minerals. We have a lot of solid minerals in Nasarawa State. Why is the federal government not feeding from that solid mineral? We have gold in Zamfara. What is happening to the gold? We're not feeding from it. They're not even talking about generating income from their own state. They're coming out to give advice. In just 7 months, we made 7 months for them to go away. They're giving advice, 33 advice. They want to fix on us. I am a taxpayer. I pay tax, and I am not seeing the dividends of my tax. I'm not receiving any benefit of paying tax. But I'm still compelled to pay tax. Taxes that after I will see the elected representative is squandering my money in clubs and travel. At the end of the day, what do we do about it? We are talking about oil theft. How a vessel, a full-loaded vessel, have destinations. Who are the people in that vessel? Whose vessel is that? Every vessel have a name.
Thank you,
Where
Miriam.
is the vessel going?
Thank you, Miriam. Thank you. I believe say Miriam just always talk totality as she feels some of all these points. But then maybe you go back to waiting. We ask you about the CBN their directive.
CBN, it takes style extend the mandate because he also has developmental mandate in a way when you look at it. But he don't over focus on things we know beyond. Then say fertilizer, you go see CBN. Then say rice, you go see CBN. Tomato, CBN. The real sector, it needs to focus more on that. As a matter of fact, if today we say make we go check some of the things where they don't do, some of those loans where they do through Nisral and the rest of them, the thing where we go find, we not go like them.
So now the angle where did it come from the days?
So make you focus on things where be, make it let the other kind of bank make them do their own.
Exactly.
It makes sense. But as far as because there are also indication, people think it's only monetary policy that will fix our FX problem, our exchange rate problem. If you bring the most brilliant CBN governor from anywhere, the monetary policy alone cannot fix your exchange rate. You must produce. You must give something to the world to earn Forex. If you don't do that, forget it. There's no magic anywhere.
But will they provide?
Crude oil.
Will they produce a lot?
What?
Apart from crude oil, would they produce a lot? But the thing be say, what's it be the export strength of waiting would they produce? Not be just right now when be say even our farmers, even our farm produce self, they ban them for some countries. Say because they use over chemical, they produce them. So is it not be this kind of things where be say we suppose rather look into to make sure say we produce things where they of international standard, where they acceptable for export into other countries.
Make I give you a very good example. Niger State in Nigeria is about 2.5 times the size of Israel. The state alone. Now, Israel has something you call water poverty. They don't get water. Part of the land is in a Negev desert, which you cannot even cultivate. But when you see the amount where Israel they make for agriculture every year, you go marvel. So you ask yourself, what is Niger State doing? Right beside it is River Niger. Arable land, flat land in all those places. Still, Niger State will go to Abuja to go and beg oil and tax money for about 80-something% of what is spent every year.
Wow.
So, which is why these governors are embarrassing themselves. When they go,
make I just cap this question here.
All right.
Make you just let us know because even people they call us, this very thing concern them. Now, telecom firms and IMSI should collaborate to ensure deduction of this from phone credit of individuals and linking to NIN and BVN. I want me to elaborate on this very word so that our people go understand.
So they're talking about, taxes these taxes are easy to collect. When a particular tax is can be collected based on the technology at the back end of the telcos. Those technology that the telcos have is one of the most sophisticated things anybody could have. When we started, remember, now only phone would they make. Today, would they do banking transaction? In fact, today, you can even hold a wallet on those platforms.
The new thing where they survive other countries.
Yes. So you mentioned one time that they proposed one tax for telecom service now.
Yes.
It will be so easy to collect because they will use that platform to also collect it. But you see, these are still things that are targeted at masses. It's everybody.
Okay, so Oga, make we look at the elite, especially the political class right now. Nigeria, they run one of the most expensive political system for the world. And this advice coming from our governors, one would just almost think, say, okay, how about cutting the cost of governance? How about cutting on the bogus pension package of some of these governors and all that? As it be say the matter don't weak like this, we don't say it don't red. We don't get life again for inside our economy. What be the things we must do to ensure, say, we cut our costs as much as possible so that we don't go finally die economically?
God no go great.
What it is only because we talk about forex. Sorry. Just today now, international community don't give us loan of about how many million to use, fit produce our own wheat. Remember, saying we make bread cost so far. Wheat. Why would not we plant wheat to go sustain us? Our ground not fertile enough to plant wheat to go sustain us. What be the things we could do? Because we even plant export to get forex from us. So what be the things we could do?
One of the things we could do now you don't mention the cost of governance. You see, when you want to ask people to bring more money, they won't see what you say don't put for table. There must be a sacrifice on the side of the government in itself. When I see what you don't do, it makes sense for you to say, okay, come and pay a little more for this. Come on. But when you don't do these things, when you see have people who by themselves will the 80 billion naira, we don't know where it enter. Another 70 billion. We don't know where it enter. All those ones.
Security votes every month.
Security vote. Security vote, no, the Nigerian constitution, no.
But they collect every month.
Nobody, they account for them. So, all this wastage, full everywhere. Nigeria level of revenue problem, now 2 levels. One, the money no day. Look, we know the deceivers. All these big agwada will they flow around. When you look at the number of people within Nigeria, you go to say we don't get money. Number 2, we say the small one where we get, we go steal, we go waste. Now the tiny amount will remain, and then they do 1 or 2 things. That's why part of why we did for BC.
Okay, so make I just sharply take this one.
Before looking at one of the conversations we also did, they said the Ministry of Foreign Affairs no go issue visas to foreign embassies for federal government officials and their families, unless they get approval from the presidency. This one, you see them as necessary to be inside this kind of list, looking at the situation.
How much are we going to save from
there? You understand? Hello, Prince.
Hello, Ochuko. I greet you.
Good morning, Prince. Go ahead.
Welcome, Prince. I program.
Yes, sir.
They watch the program.
Correct.
So regarding everything that they talk is, hello?
Yes, go on.
That white man, when he talks just now, the white man, I enjoyed him so far. But what I want is not be just to say me and give, make people when he gets, begin to give money out. The money what they're going to give us, make it the rich, I like farming. Make it the rich people hand. People when supposed to use the money for something, or when the money supposed to go for the state, all those taxes that they pay. Make it get money, money go to monitor those money. Who could know what the money stands for, what they use them, say they do. You understand? This is what they're supposed to develop on. They should develop on them. Like my own father when he retired in 2013, who they hold the money up to now, we never see the money. They never pay my father. After civil servant who retired in 2013, they never pay him. So the money we get enough money for this country. The money they go the wrong side.
Thank you, Prince.
Thank you,
Prince. They try to talk about the land use act and the right of ownership. Now that will feel really boost individually for Nigeria, but then we're not there at all because the center control everything.
Just talking about center controlling everything, he said, Obona from Abuja talk say, I want to say the governors should take care of their state. If all state is good, it will reflect to federal.
That's so.
Based on waiting this guy, the last caller talk and this on waiting you think.
Until governors start to see themselves as wealth creator, not a distributor or an allocator of wealth they did not work for. When you go to Abuja to go and collect this plenty money, you didn't work for it.
Yes.
You come home, you start sharing until they begin to see themselves as creator of wealth. That money from Abuja becomes, oh, it's a bonus. It comes, oh, that's fine. Abuja is giving us something. But we are self-sufficient here. Until they begin to see that their state as a country. What if there is no Abuja for me to go to? And I'm the president of this particular state. How will it thrive? What will I do? Now the kind thinking.
So okay, another major issue where we get now the loopholes where they even inside our taxing system. You know, what's it make them create the treasury single account, for instance? Now to avoid all these loopholes where money they from leak come out. Even at that, the accountant general of the federation, where he be said then the finger now say it's 1.9 billion naira. Some of the money now from the same treasury single account.
You say 1.9?
1.9 billion.
Make we take
Adebayo.
Hello, Adebayo, good morning.
Come back. Adebayo, good morning.
Go ahead, Adebayo. Go ahead, we hear you.
Hello.
We hear you.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, morning.
Good morning, can you hear me?
Yes,
very well,
we can hear you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to talk about the revenue when the government collect from people. The one that has the people to be paying, all the local people, all the traders, Africans, it's not normal. Although if they want to pay revenue, they're going to pay revenue. But the big people, when they 20 cars, governors, waiting they pay. That's why we have a problem in Nigeria. And when we talk about the area of security, people is very good. CEO is the bad person. And also we get good people among the bad people. And we get bad people among the good people. Not because Buhari is good. Our parents is good. Our country is good. We have money in our country. But the problem we're having, everybody wants to use government money to reach itself.
All right.
Look at that day.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Adebayo.
Do nothing. Collect money from people. Driver will suffer from morning to evening. At the end of the day, we'll not see when I go to collect everything.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Adebayo.
So I think within Adebayo, they also the try point out now, what we don't talk about.
Exactly.
Not the fact say we get people where they live exotic lifestyles and they are still not taxed as
They're not
much.
paying. They're not carrying their fair share of the tax burden. And they can do a lot more. Houses are everywhere. Some are empty. In Abuja, even in Lagos, people have all those property. There are no property taxes that are properly, executed.
So talking again, back to my question on the taxes. It did good enough. Even when we tax these people, them more. The tax collecting process. Why is it the possibility say leakage no good? Should be an accountant general. Now would they talk say over 109 billion naira? Right now, they in question, they on the line. Some of these, now from money them from treasury single accounts will be say, we create just to also stop those people. So what will go feed do?
You get many ways when they take the money. The one way accountant general one, like 150 with the talk code, not be 1.9. 80, 180 somewhere, 170 somewhere. It has not been, it's an accused in this case. Now from the expenditure side, they do that thing. When people say, oh, we want to do this consultancy service and approve or enter and then release money. So that one, it not be the collection process, it take fail. Now the expenditure side, now it take fail. But then it shows the weakness in the checks and balances within the system.
Exactly. Now what do they talk about?
And what is more important is to be able to prevent corruption, prevent fraud, not chase after corruption when money has left. Some money that left 10 years ago, we still chase them as we talk.
Okay, make a Joshua Pali take this question. Martins from Ibadan talk say, there is impunity in the present administration. Banks extort people every day. If you send and receive money from one bank to another, both the sender and the receiver will also pay charge. Honestly speaking, we are not thinking straight in this country. This is not part of the thing. So,
I don't think that is. I don't agree with that.
You receive SMS, you pay for SMS alert for receiving. It's true. You pay money. You pay for receiving.
Yeah,
the sender pay money for sending. Not true.
See, you pay
everybody they pay.
Virtually
speaking.
Virtually everything when it gets to do with the banking sector,
exactly.
You they pay for them. But unfortunately, Oga Charles not the banking sector to call they defend them. Abi.
I spent about 12 years of my career there anyway.
Thank you, Oga Charles, for your contribution. And
Thanks for having
you
me.
come here couple mad for things and things we consign everything we will talk about today. Thank you, sir.
The pleasure
Thank
is
you.
mine.
Hope say another time you go still come chook mad for my
I go show.
Thank you. Now for you we go for a bar break. John Peter, the next segment will be say Mr. Frank Fago will come tell us things where they share for the world of business. You want to know where to put your money this kind of hard time with the economy actually. Just listen to Frank Fagbo, he will tell you more. Not go anywhere when they come back.
Nigeria's
God, am I a spoon?
continues to flow and fuel Africa's largest economy, where the line between wealth and poverty has never been seen.
Now welcome to Better Talk. Na tap they graduate to Glasgow seriously. I not be one of those people where they think say the role of a man is just to provide. No, that is the simplest role ever.
Chrisland, you know, say till today we never see where those boys dey. But now the girl now they drag like small generator.
A lot of our parents got it all wrong.
Some widows, they lose their friends after widowhood.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yes,
Okay.
that widows,
Wow.
that husband snatchers.
What do you say you want to reduce?
If I give you the measurement of this thing that you are seeing here.
Celebrate on her. Women, and I can play the role of father for our children. I salute you today. Correct.
Better Talk live Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 8 p.m. on top wazobiamax TV.
So they careful who you they do. Oh God, when
God, am I a spoon?
Now welcome to Better Talk. Na tap they graduate to Glasgow seriously. I not be one of those people where they think say the role of a man is just to provide. No, that is the simplest role ever.
Chrisland, you know, say till today we never see where those boys dey. But now the girl now they drag like small generator.
A lot of our parents got it all wrong.
Some widows, they lose their friends after widowhood.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yes,
Okay.
that widows,
Wow.
that husband snatchers.
What do you say you want to reduce?
If I give you the measurement of this thing that you are seeing here.
Celebrate on her. Women, and I can play the role of father for our children. I salute you today. Correct.
Better Talk live Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 8 p.m. on top wazobiamax TV.
So they careful who you they do. Oh.
They look at us koro and they hear us whine. I say you tada gidigba. And this now as it dey hot.
Abi the government don't get the foresight to know wetin dey happen inside this particular matter.
Because Nigeria don dey reward grandstanding. Make some people billionaires. Shey na say these qualities dem, e get university when dem dey go learn am, or e get fasting and prayer wey person go do before the spirit go enter the person.
My people go say, make we go ask leader where we dey go. You don't know where you want go.
Make una dey watch as e dey hot every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 7 to 8 p.m. on top wazobiamax TV.
Politics and leadership. Now there plenty matter day to settle.
Wetin government dey talk and the one where politicians come dey do so.
On top the matter as they take affect country people. Now there we don't carry on enter inside so.
Cocoa of the matter. Politicians, experts, and our leaders, they go touchlight the matter give us.
You sef go chook mouth, talk your own. For
Cocoa of the matter.
Cocoa of the Matter, showing Mondays to Fridays, 6 p.m. on wazobiamax Abuja on UHF 25.
Nothing we say we go talk about the Nigerian economy than to tell you say the small thing we say you define they do, make sure say you hold them well, make sure say you they churn in resources inside the economy at least in one way or the other, whether a side hustle or whether a multi-billion naira business you they run for inside the streets of Lagos. My name is Fagbo. Frank, let's go straight into some of the stories we get for today. The first story we get for today now between federal government and ASU. You get with him the ASU, they tell federal government, they make federal government do, and they go back and forth. And Nigerians don't back for federal government up regarding one payment system. We see the one they use, the Pay ASU, and the payment system, now the IPPIS payment system, implemented integrated personal and payment payroll services. What that one mean? it means say they go to check the structures, the payment structures as regarding these lecturers. How do they use pay salaries? They don't go pay one lecturer twice, or they don't go pay one lecturer 3 times. So all this payment way now to make sure say they checkmate the account of all these lecturers, and to make sure say they know they no ghost payments, no ghost worker for inside the academic industry as regards the university system. So now masses they come out, it talks within the federal government won't do at this point in time. Now very, very fantastic idea as regards making sure they implement this payment system for the ASU. But then ASU, they fight federal government back. They talk this payment system go get some kind of things we say they don't like as regards the payment integration system we say the federal government they put in place. Straight into the second story we get for here. Lagos passengers, they don't talk if you they patronize Okada and so you they liable to stand 3 months jail term. So no be just the rider, no be just the Okada man, now they go arrest. But then they go to arrest the passengers at this point in time. And knowing fully well, all these things, some people they talk, okay, they try fly the bike so that they go catch up with different business deal as regards traffic for inside the country. But right now, the Lagos State government don't come out, don't talk, no be only the riders, no be only the bikers, now they go to arrest. But right now, they go to arrest the passengers. So you guys be very, very careful at this point in time. Straight into the African Development Bank, where we say we get for here stories from the African Development Bank, one of the biggest banks where we say they fast track growth and development for inside African countries. At this point in time, they talk say they don't loan Nigeria nothing less than $134 million for wheat production. You know, during the advent of the war between, still going on, but then it don't calm down a little bit. During the advent of the war between Russia and Ukraine, wheat import dropped drastically. One of the major reasons now because of Russia, now them be the cash cow as regards wheat. Now then they export. Now then we always import our wheat from. But at this point in time, African Development Bank, knowing fully well, waiting happened to Russia and Ukraine. Now in the summer Nigeria 134 million naira loans. To make Nigeria boost the wheat production and make sure they boost them to make sure okay they meet up to the demand in case of further things maybe they happen for inside Russia and Ukraine. So you understand a lot they happen for inside the African space because Africans are beginning to make sure okay they self-sufficient. Maybe they know they rely on other continents to make sure they grow their economy. Knowing fully well, now wheat, now very, very essential commodity for inside the African space. From your bread to different bakeries and different pastries, we they make for inside the continent. Straight into the fourth story, we get for here. But this story, they meet us in good faith. Knowing fully well, our debt servicing, we don't the service debts, we don't hit nothing less than 10 trillion naira. Economists don't slam the federal government. Why exactly, waiting exactly they happen with our debt right now, we say with the service don't hit nothing less than 10.43 trillion naira. Nigerians are asking questions, and when they ask questions, we say they're very, very important. Knowing fully well, our resources they depleted as regards financial economy, and how we they use service debt, and if all we say we they get as a government, we they use and service debt, no, even it don't even pass waiting we they get as a government, meaning say we they run deficit as regards the Nigerian economy. So a lot of questions needs to be answered with a service debt to the tune of 10.43 trillion naira. A lot of questions need to be answered, and who will answer these questions? Now, our finance minister, most waiting exactly she got to say regarding this one. We say economists right now don't they ask her? No, they hit us for left, hit us for right. They also hit the common man because bakers don't also come out. They don't talk they won't plant fresh hike. They won't increase bread. Furthermore, because bread is an essential commodity for inside this country, now why we they always talk the poor man, they chop man, the rich man, they chop him. They don't talk price of flour don't they skyrocket, and as they skyrocket, it go also trickle down to the price of bread. So if you go your neighboring store, you find out the price of bread, no be waiting you buy on yesterday, they meet them today. Oh boy, you go understand, no be them they do now because of waiting exactly they happen for the value chain. Price of bread right now, they talk they will increase them further. Bread right now don't turn big man food. So you guys be very, very careful and understand the law. We say they happen for your economy, and knowing fully well, say, our buying power don't reduce. So you guys spend wisely. Now, one of your major advice I will give you straight into our business takeaway segment, but then I could just run through into 5 businesses we say if you run with nothing less than 50,000 naira. 50,000 naira. We say if you run by the number one business. We say if you run by with 50,000 naira at least. Now laundry and dry cleaning. You don't need much as regards doing for your side hustle. We say if you just do as long as you wash your clothes. If you find 5 more other people or 10 more other people, we say go pay you to also do their laundries. Laundry and dry cleaning, a fantastic business. We say if you do, we say you don't need capital where they are above 50,000 naira. The next one. We say we get for here now Mishai. The business of Mishai. You know as they do this thing now, whether not bread and egg or noodles. If they do it for inside one corner, because times they very, very hard at this point in time. And so if they run noodles and just they do noodles and egg and run them because now food, people must definitely buy them. Now essential commodity for inside the economy. Another thing we say if you run with 50,000 naira now Okrika business, people right now they don't drop down, they don't tone down on their designers. Nobody they buga anymore. A lot of people right now don't lower their income. So people, they reason say alternative way to make sure say I get good clothing, Phoebe Okrika. And if you enter that business, make it the run Okrika. They call them thrift as well. Another thing we say we get for here, the 4th one we say we get for here, now juice production. If you run fresh juice, whether not pineapple, whether not smoothies, anything we say if you do as regards making sure say people get healthy drinking lifestyle. The last one we say we get for here, now mobile kitchen. Mobile kitchen does they run your kitchen services from here to there. Time no there our side for us to discuss everything we say you need to understand about businesses if you run with nothing less than 50,000 naira. My name is Fagbo Frank. There were all of them they here to carry you on as regards waiting they happen for the Good Morning Naija show. No go anywhere because the show continues.
Are you there? I want you from today now. Are you with me now? To be waking up in the right way. How is the right way to wake up?
Keep watching Good Morning Naija show.
Make una dey watch wetin Gudu Morning Naija show.
This na Gudu Morning Naija show.
Onto
Wazobia TV and wazobiamax TV.
On top of Wazobia TV, on top of DSTV, on top of Go TV, and on top of everywhere where you see Wazobia TV.
On Wazobia TV and wazobiamax TV.
Where you dey go? Where you largest your big back? If you don't want largest your big back, carry the television, go anywhere where they go. Not touch that there because normally, if I hear I'm gonna saba direct.
And I don't see all the things that way Frank Fabokari bring for now. Me in a food business, I won't start now. So on that food business note, follow us at our social media handle, but on top of the social media handle, at wazobiamax TV and at Wazobia TV Enyi. My name na Precious Enyi. On top of Instagram, I did for Precious Enyi official. Maybe I go cook one orishi for you one day, so you go patronize me. My gentlemen of the press, we don't close shop today.
Now so work don't close. We'll go see you tomorrow. We're gonna just follow us as you don't talk. On my own at Edewor 10.
And it's your birthday tomorrow.
Yes,
No, wait, now show you the lady cat out.
Never even reach tomorrow.
Ochuko na my name.
He don't shout.
He not get a motor speed reach for TV. Not the jam with the look am. So where we go tomorrow night, we go enjoy.
Why you can't talk the birthday when you say man no talk am?
Because you don't already talk am.
Why you can't talk when you say man no talk am?
If you don't talk am for no,
bye.
You don't go today. Where could they go?
You do the rush now. You do the rush.
Stand up, they go. Stand up.
Tomorrow we won't surprise them. You don't make them big.
I will surprise them. When I
don't be surprised birthday.
I don't talk anything.